Taking the field. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this unique performance by the Ohio State University Marching Band. Certainly unique and wonderful. Such a great place to perform. And is in our tradition to open a concert, and certainly appropriate for this weekend, we invite you to please stand and sing as we honor America with our national anthem. Once again, we welcome you. I'm Dave Carlisle, WLSU Public Media in Columbus. I'll be the voice of the band this evening. Are there any Buckeye fans in the audience? I gotta ask, because I saw this lady down here in this really ugly shirt. It was blue and had this yellow thing. Do we have any Michigan fans here? We won't go any further with that. But don't give up this ship. I want to say, you folks know how to throw a party. No question about it. And on behalf of all the band members behind us, we want to just thank you so much for the hospitality we've received and all the goodwill, both in Port Clinton and then certainly coming and arriving here today on the ferry and marching through the streets. It's just wonderful. When you're in Columbus, you get used to the value that the community gives you and how you're supported. But when you go out somewhere a quarter of the state away from Central Ohio, you always wonder how you're going to be received. And I think it's very clear, wonderfully warm and supportive of the band and the Ohio State University. So thank you so much. We have some introductions in order before we move ahead. Well, before I do that, I want to thank, on behalf of the band, all the people who have been involved, the companies and the sponsors. I asked, is there a list? They said it's too long for you to even read. And all the people who participated in making this such a wonderful experience for both the band and everybody in the audience today. Well, the introductions, I'd like to introduce our conducting staff. Our graduate assistant directors this season are John Brennan and Evan Lynch. As you can see them in the dark here. Our assistant director is Michael Smith. Our associate director is Dr. Christopher Hope. And finally, the man who leads the band from, what was that town you live in? What was the name of it? Elmore, Ohio. Jonathan Waters, the director of Marching Athletic Bands at Ohio State. Well, now that we've introduced the staff, we'd like to introduce you to the band. In 1934, Eugene J. Weigel, the director of the band, made the decision to field an all-brass unit at Ohio State based on the traditional British brass bands. Today, we're known as the largest all-brass and percussion band in the world. Let's meet the band by section, starting with the basses, the lowest voice in the band. Now the baritone horns, the next higher voice to the basses. Slide trombones add brilliance and power. The F horns have this unique sound. Flugelhorns play the third cornet part found in most bands. Second cornets have this voice in our arrangement. Solo and first cornets usually carry the melody. E-flat cornets are the smallest instruments in the band, and they add this sound. Snare drums, bass drums, cymbals, and tenors. Now, no band would be complete without a percussion section. Building layer by layer. When you put them all together, they sound like this. the pride of the Buckeyes, the Ohio State University marching band. Yesterday, we opened the football season with a halftime show that featured some of our favorite music from the world of the silver screen. Now, ever since Walt Disney premiered Snow White in 1937, the world has been humming melodies from full-length animated feature films. Today, we're going to visit some of those favorite tune towns with songs from a show that we called Movie Tunes. We're off to the kingdom of Duloc and a visit with Shrek. Here's Assistant Drum Major Nate McMaster. Assistant Drum Major Nate McMaster. Now, where else could we find Ariel's Sebastian, our other friends? The Little Mermaid. Why, under the sea. Well, you'd have to head to